This is a First Warn Tri-Cities Severe Weather Alert. Here is Skylar Doyle.
Back on the air for live severe weather coverage. First Warn Tri-Cities Chief Forecaster Skylar Doyle here, alongside our entire team. Austin Hanna, Billy Bowling, Logan Hamilton. We have a tornado warning. That storm that we was watching in Mountain City earlier crossed into Ashe County, had weakened for a minute, but it's right back to tornado warning strength. Tornado warning for central Ashe County in western North Carolina. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Ashland, moving east at 25 miles an hour. This is the same storm we've tracked through northeast Tennessee through the evening. This is for central Ashe County. Jefferson, West Jefferson, Lansing, Ashland, Trout, Clifton, Wagner is in this. You need to take cover now if you're in the tornado warning that is on our screen in this red, and we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. All right, severe thunderstorm warning includes, just hold on because this does include a lot of area. Severe thunderstorm warning for Carter, Koch, Greene, Hawkins, Johnson, Unicoi, and Washington counties in East Tennessee until 1 o'clock. It's for this line of storms could produce 60-mile-an-hour damaging thunderstorm winds. We haven't already had enough severe storm damage across parts of the region. Luckily, this line is not rotating. It's just strong straight line winds. The area that we are concerned about for the potential of a tornado is over Creston in Ashe County, pushing right into downtown Jefferson and downtown West Jefferson. If you are in Jefferson or West Jefferson, you want to be in your tornado safe place right now. That's the lowest floor interior room, away from those outdoor walls and windows, and we will let you know when it is safe to come out of that tornado safe place. Here, let's go and see if I can get our camera up, because we do have a camera in downtown West Jefferson if it is working, and it is not. The one night we need it to work, it is not working. So let's go back to radar here, and this is over Creston right now, this potential tornado. With the history that it has, the Weather Service taking the course of least regret and putting a tornado warning on this for Ashe County, North Carolina. Tornado risk is very low for the metro for the rest of the night. There is the new severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-an-hour straight line winds for the Johnson City, Greenville, Elizabethton, Irwin area. But again, I can't rule out a tornado in this activity, but the threat is very low for tornadic activity in East Tennessee, Southwest Virginia. It's 0 in Southwest Virginia, very low in Northeast Tennessee. And this is where we're tracking the potential for straight line thunderstorm damaging winds across all of Greene, Washington counties, most of Carter, Southern Johnson, and all of Unicoi counties in East Tennessee. Let's go to Jefferson and back to Ashe County where that tornado warning is in effect, folks. And it's right here over Creston, and it's pushing off to the east. If you are in Jefferson or West Jefferson, this is the time to be in your tornado safe place, folks, because this storm, as it moves east, and this tornado warning does expire at 12:30 this morning. As this moves, or it's not this morning yet, it expires at 12:30 on your Tuesday morning. As this storm moves east into Jefferson and West Jefferson, there is a potential that it could drop a tornado. This is moving to the east at 25 miles an hour. We'll track it out for you. As it does move at 25, Fayette at 12:02, Clifton at 12:07, Jefferson at 12:21, Nathan's Creek at 12:31, and Wagner at 12:32 as it gets to the end of this polygon. So again, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Creston, North Carolina, moving toward West Jefferson and Jefferson in Ashe County here. This is all at central Ashe County in this tornado warning. You see the severe thunderstorm warning off to the west. That's for Carter, Koch, Greene, Hawkins, Johnson, Unicoi, and Washington counties in East Tennessee until 1 o'clock. We'll get back to that in just a moment. That is for damaging straight line winds. The risk for a tornado in that is little to none. But we do have the threat of a tornado in Ashe County, North Carolina, with this storm here over Creston, again, pushing into Jefferson and West Jefferson. Trout, you're in the path of this. Lansing, you could be impacted by this. You're in this polygon, which means you need to take shelter immediately here. So again, this is pushing off to the east, and we are continuing to watch that threat for severe weather again as it moves off to the east. So remember, just know how to get your alerts throughout the evening. We still have about an hour of a severe weather threat to go. Let's go back off to the west. Severe thunderstorm warning here for a good part of the Tri-Cities metro. These storms could contain strong, gusty, damaging winds, especially Greene County, western Greene County. Here, seeing a lot of wind potential right now. The potential for 60 to 70-mile-an-hour winds pushing into Midway and Mossheim, and eventually downtown Greenville. These storms, again, could produce damaging winds, and this warning goes to 1 in the morning. So for that area, they're in yellow for the potential of damaging straight-line winds. And that is what we have there. Again, no threat of a tornado in there. The only tornado warnings for Ashe County, and it's for this little cell here, southern end of it here near Creston, pushing into Jefferson and West Jefferson. Just got a new last radar scan was a couple of minutes ago. We should be getting a new one here fairly soon with this circulation again. It's a pretty weak circulation, but with the history of this storm as it progressed through East Tennessee, the Weather Service in Blacksburg took the course of least regret to issue a tornado warning for this storm in Ashe County. So again, it's moving off here to the east at 25 miles an hour. It will probably move just over Jefferson and West Jefferson here as it pushes through Ashe County here in the western part of North Carolina. We covered 3 counties in northwest North Carolina: Ashe, Watauga, and Avery. And Ashe County is our county, and they are under the severe weather threat right now. So that is where we are going to have, and we are going to watch the potential here of that severe storm here in Ashe County. Again, we have broke back into programming on our radio partners as well. Sure, and I know we have. And we just got something. Moscale discussion has been issued by the Storm Prediction Center. Thunderstorm activity may persist several more hours. Risk for severe weather is waning. The new severe weather watch is not anticipated, and they're thinking that the severe thunderstorm watch for northeast Tennessee and southwest Virginia could be canceled before 3 o'clock. So again, the basically main threats are this cell in Ashe County, and then the line. This line is our final hurrah for the night. The line that's over the Tri-Cities Metro right now. But again, this Ashe County cell, the rotation is right here. If I had to pick out rotation, it'd be right here, pushing into Jefferson and West Jefferson. This is not the strongest rotation, but the radar coverage in this part of our viewing area is definitely not the best. So this is pushing into Jefferson and West Jefferson, and it is a little after midnight, so we do want to do a quick welcome into First One Tri-City severe weather coverage, either if you're listening to us on radio or watching us on social media or our website. I'm First One Tri-City's chief forecaster, Skylar Doyle, alongside our First One Tri-Cities team, tracking again the severe weather threat across the region. We told you it would potentially last into the early morning hours, and well, here we are in the early morning hours of your Tuesday with a tornado warning in Ashe County, North Carolina. It is this storm right here, again pushing toward West Jefferson and Jefferson, Lansing, and again along 221 here, Weaver's Ford, all the way down through Jefferson and south, almost to the Watauga County line. You don't want to be traveling. This does not include any of Watauga County or Boone in western North Carolina. It's just Ashe County, the Jefferson area. This does not include any of Grayson County in Virginia as well. They just updated the tornado warning. It looks like. Weather Service says severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Clifton or near Ashland, moving east at 25 miles an hour. So it kind of just shortened up this box, this polygon a little bit, and they're saying this goes until 12:30 in the morning. So looks like there might be another warning. It's well down to our south here. And that right now is where we are going on to the tornado warning. Again, Jefferson and West Jefferson. Austin Hanna going to be helping out with your comments. So he'll be in the comment section kind of answering your questions here as well. So again, if we have any rotation, again, not really good radar coverage. It is just to the west of Jefferson and West Jefferson. So again, that is what we have going right now. So let's zoom out. We're getting more viewers in here because we have that potential, because we have that squall line now pushing through the Tri-Cities Metro. Johnson City about to get a lot of heavy rain, lightning, gusty winds all the way down to Tusculum and Greenville. Same thing for you, damaging straight line winds, downpours a lot of lightning, a lot of gusty winds, especially Greene County getting hit with a lot of wind. Into Washington County, this will translate into Carter County, southern parts of Johnson County, all of Unicoi County, and this severe thunderstorm warning. That warning goes until 1 a.m. in the morning. The tornado warning goes until 12:30 in the morning, so it goes for the next 25 or so minutes, as it is 12:05. For this cell right here over Dretson, again pushing toward Jefferson, West Jefferson, Stately Springs, Crumpler, Nathans Creek, Wagner, Glendale Springs, and Othiolo. And again, this once it moves into Wilkes County and Allegheny County, it's finally out of here after starting in Hawkins County in East Tennessee. A long track supercell thunderstorm has made its way all the way from East Tennessee, Hawkins County, all the way into western North Carolina, and is still going with a tornado warning. So very impressive evening that we've had here for severe weather potential across our area. Again, the tornado warning until 12:30 for Ashe County as it pushes toward Jefferson, Laurel Springs as well. If you're in this tornado warning, you want to go to the lowest floor of your home in an interior room in a sturdy structure, away from the exterior walls and windows. You do not want to be in a mobile home. So that is what we have right now. As we go back to our radar and look at this here, and just getting an update on the severe thunderstorm warnings. This is for the western warning that included Hamlin, Hawkins, Jefferson. They canceled Hawkins out of it. But it's basically this one big middle ground severe thunderstorm warning now for that area. And again, Austin Hanna in the comments for you, helping you out. Again, a lot of damaging winds approaching downtown Greenville, DeBusk, Tusculum, Afton, Limestone, Washington College, Jonesboro, into Johnson City. A lot of damaging straight line winds approaching that area as we speak. Yeah, you're seeing, Austin just texted me, maybe a little bit of rotation here pushing into Jonesboro. We'll watch it closely. Obviously, if the Weather Service pulls a warning, we'll go to that. But right now, our tornado warning is Ashe County. There is weak rotation within that line, so just heads up. Weak rotation within that line there near Jonesboro. So right now, our concern is that potential of an isolated tornado. We should be getting a new radar scan any second from the Weather Service. Kind of weird that Blacksburg has those delayed. And again, this storm is mainly weakening as it moves across Ashe County, in my opinion, but the Weather Service continuing a tornado warning for them. So we will stick with the tornado warning. Our velocity is not updating, but our reflectivity is showing, again, some heavier rain pushing into Jefferson, West Jefferson, maybe some thunder and lightning embedded and some gusty winds. Cannot rule out a tornado spin up, as the Weather Service does have a tornado warning in effect for this area. So again, this is our high-res velocity, and I'm not seeing much in the way of circulation within this. Anything in here is broad and weak. That's good news. Let's go back out to the west. Yeah, we're starting to see some rotation near Bowmantown and Telford. Let me get off the wall and see what others think of this. Let's ask our team here what they think of that. As Bowmantown there, a little bit of weak rotation right in here. So we will watch that very closely. If that strengthens and needs a tornado warning, we'll be right on it. So just heads up, that's your first warning. We're noting weak rotation near Bowmantown and Telford in Washington County. Let's go to Ashe County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado approaching Jefferson and West Jefferson, and it's moving off to the east at 25 miles an hour. This storm again could contain that damaging winds, and again a quick spin up tornado. I think the rotation pretty broad though in this, which is good news if you're in Ashe County. But no matter if we think it's broad or not, you always respect the polygon. They might be seeing something we don't at the Weather Service office up in Blacksburg, Virginia. So again, you want to respect the polygon and be in your tornado safe place in this part of Ashe County. We'll take the radar data off just to show you who's in the warning. For the thunder, because we are having a few garden variety thunderstorms in the Bristol area, not severe. But let's go to the wall. And this is our tornado warning. The flashing red polygon, West Jefferson, Jefferson, Lansing, Creston, Trout. That's our tornado warning. A larger picture shows a flash flood warning for parts of Hawkins and Hancock County. Severe thunderstorm warning for southern Johnson, most of Carter, all of Unicoi, all of Washington County, Tennessee, and most of Greene County, Tennessee. Northern Cotton County's in this as well. Maybe far southern tips of Sullivan in this as well. And that warning goes until 1 a.m. It does not include any of Sullivan. So let's go into the line of storms first, because the tornado warning is concerning, but not super concerning. That rotation kind of weakening for Shelford. What little bit that we did have here. So that is what we have. Again, severe weather update continues here, as this is the most potential for damaging winds is probably from Limestone through Greene County down through downtown Greenville. Let's go back to our tornado warning, because that is our biggest area of concern. This is a possible tornado over Jefferson and West Jefferson right now, pushing off to the east, Wagner, Fort Knob, Laurel Springs. I think the tornado warning will be allowed to expire on time at 12:30, maybe earlier. I just don't see a lot in this to indicate the tornado potential. So that is what we have there. Again, back to our reflectivity. Watching storms closely, even developing even a little bit of a hail core pushing into Jonesboro. So it could see some hail maybe up the size of quarters in Jonesboro here for the next little bit. And we'll watch that closely, because when we see hail, we're noting a strong updraft within the storm. Again, that's in that area where we have that weak rotation. So just keep an eye on the sky there. Well, if you keep your eye on the sky, you're probably going to see a lot of lightning flashes, because these storms tonight have been very electrical in nature. And again, we have the area of rotation in Ashe County near Smithport, and Jefferson and West Jefferson here along Highway 221 is right here. This is our possibility of that tornado. So that is where we're heading. Off to the east, Nathan's Creek and Wagner, just heads up in case they do extend this warning. The warning goes for another 17 minutes. New warning. It's in the variety of a flash flood warning for Greene County until 4:15. So let's zoom out. Flash flood warning for, let's take radar off, because this is for far western Greene County, including Warrensburg and Mohawk West until 4:15. It doesn't go back into parts of Conk, Hamlin, and Jefferson counties as well. Just want to let you know of that. Let's go back to our severe thunderstorm warning while we're over in East Tennessee. We'll head to our severe thunderstorm warning, which is producing potential widespread damaging winds along this line, 60 to 70 miles an hour, pushing through Greenville right now up toward Johnson City. And we have a pretty low level slice of this, and we do have that potential, even some hail potentially near the Jonesboro area at this point in time. And then we go back to our tornado warning storm in Ashe County in western North Carolina. Again, Jefferson to West Jefferson, that's where our possible tornado is. Here as we zoom in, Smithport's in this area. And again, the high res velocity imagery right here is where that potential tornado would be, folks, as it pushes off to the east at 25 miles an hour. Just don't see much here where this rotation is, much of rotation in this thunderstorm, which is good news, because it has been strongly rotating most of the night. That's good news that we don't see much strong rotation. We'll look at Morristown. We're getting flash flood reports from White Pine, Tennessee, and Jefferson County. Still just don't see much in the way of rotation. So from the Morristown radar, we're going to go back to East Tennessee. Widespread damaging wind potential. Washington County, Tennessee, into Greene County, pushing into Carter County, and southern Johnson County, and most of Unicoi County. This is widespread damaging winds up to 60 to 70 miles an hour, can knock down some trees and power lines here. So we'll watch that closely. Want to let you know some other information. This is just kind of housekeeping for us. We do have some closings that we'd like to tell you about. Delays. It looks like Sullivan County is going to open on a 2-hour delay tomorrow due to that severe weather that we've had and some damage. They're going to open on a 2-hour delay. Sullivan County is basically the subject of our tornado warnings earlier, so they've decided they're just going to open on a 2-hour delay to be safe. And we totally agree with that decision. So again, we do have that tornado warning in effect here for Ashe County in North Carolina. We'll head back over to that warning. And any rotation would be over Jefferson right now. But I just think this is kind of fizzling out, which is good news. It's been a strong supercell for a while, yeah. Any rotation's about fizzled out on this thing. I think they'll cancel this early. Here in Ashe County, it would not shock me if they cancel this early. Here as it pushes toward Nathan's Creek. So with our main area of concern being in East Tennessee, that's where we're going to keep our focus right now because that's where I think the highest potential is for straight line damaging winds. Tusculum, Greenville, just getting hammered with wind right now. Straight line winds, not twisting, not a tornado, but still straight line winds can do the damage. Weak tornado. Really not a lot of rotation within this, which is good news. But again, very strong winds in Greenville of 60, 65 miles an hour. And then again, back to our tornado warning, which could have wind in a straight line, but just don't see a lot of twisting and turning within the atmosphere to warrant the tornado warning. I was kind of shocked, honestly, when we saw it issued by the Weather Service and it came across the chat room. But nevertheless, we are here with you for